Welcome to a dog's breakfast, where it's an absolute shit show. And I'm going to finish the rest of my biscuit. I'm so hungry.
Someone hasn't had lunch.
I haven't had lunch. So, anyway.
Hope everyone had a good week. In lockdown again, I think nearly the whole country's in lockdown again.
Yeah, except for Queensland and...
Yeah, we're not in lockdown. We've got restrictions, but we can still do shit. Hope everyone's doing well in lockdown. I know it's tough.
Yeah, fully. I'm just feeling for...
Like, we haven't experienced any of it, but we just see our friends going through it, and yeah, it's...
Queensland's been so lucky where we live. Like, we have been so lucky.
We've been waiting for it. Like...
Yeah, because we had a few cases here, and then I was like thinking, oh, okay, it's going to kick back off. And it didn't. Even though we had cases, like, there was people at the sunny... Anyway, doesn't matter. We don't let it control our life, and that's all that matters. So.
Although I started a new job this week, and 4 days in, I got sick.
Oh, spewing.
Had to go and have the vid test.
So he...
I'd been like saying the whole time, I'm like...
How lucky are we?
This is so good. We've been through all this shit.
We haven't had to get tests.
Haven't had to have tests, haven't had to like isolate. We've been like cruising through. Anyway, bang, new job. Got sick. Had some symptoms. Temperature and headache and stuff. And was just rooted on Wednesday night. Thursday was the same.
Went to bed at 7:30 with no dinner. I was like, okay, something's
came
up.
home, had a shower, and that was it. I was dead to it. So yeah, and then had the test. That was pretty cruisy. Just drove in and...
So can I ask, because I actually haven't asked you about it. How far did it go? Was it one of those ones that went right up, or was it just a little
No,
little
so
swab?
it was like a swab, like a long swab. And yeah, you open your mouth, she like rubs it on the back of your tongue sort of thing, then pulls it out and then puts it up your nose.
Oh.
The same one.
Oh.
A bit strange, I thought.
Oh.
Yeah, she
Why
didn't...
would they
I
do
thought
that?
maybe they'd flip the other and do the other end.
I don't know how any, like, kind of virus tests work, though, so, like,
Maybe
I don't
either.
really understand
And then,
it.
yeah, she only... It's not like it... Like, where some people are, like, gagging from it, I don't know. That might just be a bit of a...
But maybe if they put it, maybe there's other tests where, like, they jam it, because I thought there was other ones that, like, jammed right back up.
Because she's
in
like, oh,
and
put
then
your head back. I'm like, oh, yeah, so this must be where, like, they jam it right down my
they're
nostrils.
going to go right in.
But she sort of just...
Tickle your brain.
Done.
Yeah.
And then they're like, we'll notify you on your phone. It's
Well-
actually a pretty easy process.
Super easy.
And turn out negative.
But yeah, exactly. And I was like, I kept confusing it. I was like, you're gonna, obviously it's gonna come back positive. It's all gonna be fine. And then I'm like,
No negative.
wait, negative is the
Needs to be
response that you
negative.
want.
Yeah. So I got a
Negative in this situation is the positive.
Cost me 2 days of work because I had to wait for the test.
Annoying.
Then I got to work Saturday for not working Thursday, Friday.
How lucky.
Perfect.
Oh, we love that. All right, well, because it's a Saturday,
Yes. And
let's do a little...
treat.
This time it's not a beer review. It's a spice rum review. And I've got my water here because this is 15% alcohol. How many standard? And it's actually 4.4 standard drinks in this puppy. So this puppy is 4.4 standard drinks in one drink. So is this the most... What's the other one? Trent has tried a few drinks that has been quite strong.
So
in alcohol.
Wild Boar is the company that makes it. It's this is the spice rum version. So you can get the spice rum in a 9% and a 15%. The 9% is actually pretty good.
Okay.
I have had this previously.
I haven't, but
And I have. They also do the bourbon in the same.
yeah, I've tried the bourbon because the bourbon one time, but I didn't know it was for. I thought the bourbon was more.
No, it was the same.
Oh, the same. Because I remember I tried the bourbon, I was like, it's nice, but I wasn't like, oh yeah.
The bourbon is actually, like, if you like bourbon and you don't like the cola taste, it tastes like it's like a strong made bourbon at home.
These drinks are really just good for prees, I feel like, for like if it's like you're going
If
to
you're
a
going
festival
up-
or
yeah.
you're going up the beach.
But
or
if you're going up the beach for a day, and you're not taking 4 of these because you'll be face down in the sand.
Well, you could have 4 of them spread out over the day.
Yeah, over the course of the day, but you're not going to
You've
drink
had
4 in a day.
28 in a day. Can I try? You obviously like it.
Considering how much alcohol is in that, it's pretty bloody smooth.
That's 4.4 standard drinks.
Like, it's very strong alcoholic flavour.
Oh, it is strong alcohol, but I expected like vomit. Like I was expecting for 4.4. I'm thinking probably in all of it, it's going to be like this much. I was like, oh, I was thinking like, yeah, probably more than 50% would be alcohol, but...
I wonder what the percentage... Oh, that's a dumb question, isn't it?
It's 15%. So what? Does that mean 15% of the drink?
15.
Is that really what it is?
Well, I guess so.
True.
15%.
Oh, no, it's got an aftertaste.
Yeah, so the bourbon doesn't have... This has like a pungent sort of alcohol flavour. And I know from last time, if you sort of sit on it and let it get hot, it's like a burning, like you're drinking straight alcohol situation.
Oh, that has a really bad aftertaste, babe.
Yeah, so the spice rum isn't the nicest taste of the spice rum.
I wish I had another
The bourbon is
biscuit.
really good. The bourbon is really good. But, so odds, like, if you're looking to get pissed, not on a budget, they're like 16 or 17 bucks a can, I'm fairly sure.
$16 a can.
But there's 4.4.
But you're having 4 points, so what's that? $4
So
a...
$4 a drink, so it's...
That's not too bad,
Still
actually.
pretty
Oh,
cheap
actually,
when you
that's
figure
pretty
it out.
cheap. Oh, okay, yeah. And it's 4.4, so if anything, it's just under
$4
$4.
pack of cruises is like 20 bucks.
4 packs of cruises is like 20 bucks.
So you have one of them for a 4 pack.
Wow. Oh, yeah, and it's 4.4, so it's more than...
Still
oh,
more
so
than
that's really good.
the cruiser.
The only thing is I won't drink that.
No, a
That's
bourbon.
not for
So
me.
the bourbon
I'll be
one,
on the waters.
I'd rate the bourbon one over the spice rum. Or the 9% one. Doesn't taste like that.
I'm on the waters this episode because that is...
I'm on the wild ball. I'll be cross-eyed at the end of this. I apologise for anything.
You will not be cross-eyed. It takes you more than a 4.4 standard drink. If I was to have that,
Oh,
maybe by the end of it I'd be, huh?
Treat yourself.
No, I'm sorry. That is... No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
So
But
anyway, this week,
Yeah.
Brisbane won the 2032 Olympic Games bid.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Olympics in 2032 coming to Queensland.
Yeah, so... And is that... Because I don't know much about it. So that means that Brisbane's going to be chaos. So it's 2032. So they're going to
12 years.
obviously build, like... Because everyone's hurrahing, and I'm like, it's 12 years away.
It's a long time away. Like, I'll be friggin' old by then.
Like, I won't... Oh my god, we might have, like, kids and stuff by then.
Probably have, yeah, kids that are nearly,
Oh wait, we would have
nearly
kids.
bloody teenagers.
No, we're not having kids tomorrow.
Yeah, but 10, 9.
No. But definitely...
Yeah.
Who knows? But wow, it's on its way. I remember when the Olympics. Do you remember when the Olympics
Sydney.
was at Sydney,
Yeah.
and when they did the torch all around Australia,
Did it go through
and
town?
it went through my school.
Yeah.
It went through my school oval, and we were all there. And I remember when I was like, I was like in grade 5 or something. And my dad was like, "You need to remember this because the Olympics is never going to be here again in my lifetime." And I'm thinking,
I think it'll be
well, look,
pretty
it's
rare
back
for it
again.
to come back to such a small country, really.
It's back again.
We're a massive country. I shouldn't say small country, but like
we're massive
population
scale-wise, but
yeah,
population versus
population-wise,
other countries.
Yeah, versus
yeah.
like other countries, we're tiny. So like,
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy that we've got it. But apparently, like no one else bid for it because of what's going on at the moment.
But it's 2032.
Yeah, like
How much did we bid? What is it?
Oh,
Do they
I don't
pay?
know.
Wait.
how
How
what are
does
you paying
this work? Obviously it brings like boost your economy,
Tourism.
like tourism, like all of that. So
But
obviously it's
maybe-
good. But how does it work?
But imagine Tokyo at the moment. No one could go.
Oh, fuck.
Well, we couldn't. Oh,
True.
so other countries could go though.
If you've got the fly-in... Fuck, we should have studied on this before.
So
I feel like
know.
when I talk about this topic, I have no understanding
So
of this.
I don't know. Like I know in the States you can fly domestic everywhere.
Yeah, same as here.
Same as here when
It's
Well,
not
not
when
the same
in
as here.
lockdown.
And
Yeah,
then-
yeah.
So can they fly international?
The US. I don't know. I don't think they have a ban on.
So they could probably
I don't
go.
actually know.
I just don't know whether Tokyo would let people in because I feel like that'd be pretty.
Well, maybe at the moment they're like, "Come on in.
yeah, we need some money.
We need." Yeah. Do they need the money though?
Probably
Are they?
not. They had. So I saw on Instagram they have driverless buses that ship the contestants around the city. So they just stand there and it's like
Tokyo's on another level.
just a little bus just pulls up, doors open, they just hop in. And then it must take them back to their village, and they just sit in there. There's no one driving it, and just like it's only going hell slow, like walking speed. No one will just sit in there, and just off it goes. Electric as well, though, of course.
100%. We just can't compete, can we? Like we think, oh, we got the technology. It's like Tokyo's like, no, I'm sorry, your technology is 10 years old.
Buses, like what the fuck?
Like, and that's probably nothing. They're like, driverless buses. That's old. That's old.
Yeah, I'd love to go there.
Mm.
Just to see that, like the technology side of things, would be
Just
like
the tech, hey?
insane, like robots and shit.
Stop.
Vending machines, they have like sick vending machines.
Do you know that's so funny when people have gone there who have said like the vending machines are sick, and it's like how random is that? You like go to a place and you're like their vending machines
was it
are
in
sick.
South Africa we saw a cupcake vending machine?
Yeah, we've seen cupcake vending,
Yeah,
but I
that's
think
sick.
we even have them here, cupcake vending machines.
Yeah, maybe in the city.
It's so
'Cause we're not
funny
in the
because we're
city.
not in the city, so like,
Because only on the bloody coast.
and I'm a true bogan in the core of me,
Queensland bogan.
yeah, and I feel like you are too, like you are
Yeah. We don't
little
have
country.
much. We don't have much in on the coast. We have Coke vending machines and chip vending machines. That's about it.
Yeah.
I can't even think of a cool one on the coast. I've never seen it. It was cool when they brought out the credit card tap and go.
And everyone was like, "Oh wow, that's
Oh, wow,
fancy,"
okay.
and Tokyo would be like, "That's so weird." Do you know how weird is it? Is it?
In America, they don't have that.
America don't have.
So when Tate came over from America, one of our mates, and he was like, "What the hell is this shit?" Everyone's just like tapping their card on there. That was before we all had it on our phone.
But how weird is? Yeah, so imagine now he'd be like, "But they don't have like bank transfers even. Like they can't even transfer. Like why are they so
Between
behind?
Accounts.
But yet they're so ahead of stuff. Like why are we ahead
But
of
then
them?
they have paper money too.
Their currency is fuck.
You jump in the pool, your money's fucked.
Well, I think they dry it out, don't they? They're like dry it out. But it's so weird because we're
Ours
like,
is
ours
plastic.
is fine. Like, ours
You
is...
can put it in the oven and it shrinks ours. It goes
What?
small.
Does
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
So
like,
if you
what
put
is
it in,
it?
it shrinks, like it shrivels up and goes whoop, like tiny.
So I can just put it on a key ring.
Well, like, yeah, $5, it like shrinks back.
Can we try that? Wait, you obviously have to put it in a
We'd
certain
have money
temperature,
to burn like that.
but we could afford $5.
Yeah, we probably could
But
lash
we're not
out.
affording a tenner. A tenner, I draw my line at.
Or a redback. We're not putting a redback or a pineapple down.
A pine... Never. Never a pineapple. I'm comfortable to... But it's funny, you're comfortable to spit that into a pokies, but in the oven...
Because there's...
For
Oh, well, no, it's a
scientific
loss.
reasons?
That's 100% loss.
Oh.
83%.
Is it though? If I'm getting a keychain out of it? That's
Isn't
not
it
a loss.
83% loss into a pokey?
Oh, what is that?
I'm
Wait,
pretty sure their payout's like 17%.
do you reckon?
Pretty sure.
What is the payout on... So it would be like, what is the payout on a pokey...
Average.
Pokies payout average? I don't know. What does pokies mean?
Slot machine.
Because we just call it pokies, but I just realised...
It's a slot machine, they call it.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my god, you know your shit. Between 85% and 92% of the turnover to the gambler.
Yeah, because, you know, I know.
Why?
There was like some... I think it was some program on Netflix, and it was like a show, and they... Oh no, it was a book. It was an audio book I listened to about all these gangsters, and had all this money they had to launder.
Mm.
They used to pay a guy to sit in a casino and launder their money because it was only 17% tax.
Oh.
So if you sat on the same machine all day and fed it like $1 million, they'd only get taxed at 17%.
Whoa, my brain hurts.
83% payout figure. So we just sit there all day and they used to pay the guy to play pokies to launder their money.
Whoa.
The more you know.
The more you know. Who would have known?
And
Legit
I think
business.
that might be what happened with the Star Casino in Australia too. They got caught doing that shit. Remember
What,
a couple of
really?
years ago there was a huge blow up about it, then it went dead quiet.
In the Star Casino?
Mm.
Wait, where's that? Where's
Melbourne.
in Melbourne?
Yeah, there was
Bloody
there was a
Melbourne, I
big
tell
bloody
ya.
commotion about
They've got
money
lots
laundering
happening.
and stuff going on in the Star.
Star Casino, money, laundry. I'm actually... Oh,
There
it
we go.
came up.
Yeah,
Oh, whoa.
yeah. But it went quiet.
Oh, it's a massive cocaine bust. So $100 million slot session at Star Casino led to a massive...
million?
$100 million through
Holy
the...
fuck. Can you imagine walking in?
$100 million slot session.
What's he walking in with like 10 duffel bags?
Well, maybe... Oh, no, he's on the card. Because can't you gamble on a card? Like, can't you put your
I don't know.
credit card?
Nah, I
No?
don't think so. I don't think
For
you can.
some-
Oh, maybe you can. at a
We've been
casino.
to casinos heaps. How do we not know this?
No, but I thought that was like the card bit was for like a member.
Yeah, but I thought that you could get your credit card and pay. Oh, you're saying no,
I
no,
think
no,
that's
you're
a
right.
member
Yeah,
card.
no, it's
you
a
swipe it for like a reward.
no, but also you have to get your credit card to get one of their cards there.
So $100
God,
million. That's fucking a lot of
That's
money.
that's crazy.
I can't
Do you
fathom how
reckon-
much that would be. Like,
But you think about it, they're sitting there and they're just on the top bets, like the top. How much is the top bet?
But
like
in
on
a casino, you can probably do $100 bets. I'd say you'd have a $10 machine and you'd be able to do max of that.
That's a lot of
Maybe
time.
even more.
That's
you
a
might
lot
be
of
able to do like
time.
$200 bets. I'm not sure.
But that's a lot of time that you're sitting there.
Little
just...
Mikey, let me know. Little Mikey.
He'd
would
be
know.
like, "Let me tell you how long it'll be to spend that amount
He'd
of
be like,
coin
I
through."
could do that at the reef in about 2 hours.
No, he couldn't. but he'd probably be like, "That's a full 22 hours, full time across 2 people." Like he'd be like, "That's 2 people, 2 FTE across that."
I can't remember what the max bet is on them.
There
Because it
has
depends
to be,
on the dollar value of the machine.
but isn't there like gambling things to say? What is
To
Google
stop it.
doing?
Whoa.
Oh, there's a game.
What?
Okay. Whoa.
Shut up.
This is on Google. Wait, how is that?
That just came up.
If you click on Google and then you click on the Google, you know how there's Google does all the different logos. This really isn't interesting for anyone, but I can fast forward. Is it a game? Oh, it's a game.
It's a game. We are.
What
on.
is happening?
Oh,
Okay,
we're
bro.
not
No,
playing
we're
it
not
now.
playing it, but
We're not playing
I'm
it now.
going back to this. I hope you know
Talk
that.
about sidetrack.
Well, I feel like sidetrack's my middle name. Like honestly. Okay, we get it. Oh, I
Yeah,
can't
okay,
get
fair
out
enough.
of it. I
So
gotta-
don't click on it if you want to Google something. If
No.
If you're at work and you want to waste time, click it.
Click it. What was I googling?
Max bet on Pokies
Max.
Star Casino.
Bet on pokey machine. Okay, I won't go Star Casino. I'll just go in general, and let's have a look, and we'll see. This probably really isn't riveting for anyone. The current maximum $5 maximum bet was introduced. Blah blah blah.
$5.
What? $5?
Fuck me, $100 million at $5 a pop. You'd be there.
But that's not. We've seen machines that have more than $5.
Yeah, that sounds like bullshit.
But this is saying in Victoria.
Nanny state.
But it was saying it was introduced. It must have been post because it was saying in 2014 it was introduced.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was 2008 and 2010.
So, anyway, back to the Olympics.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, yeah, back to the
Big
Olympics.
fucking sidetrack. See what happens when we don't actually structure a podcast?
Oh, well, I just wanted to...
I like it though.
Yeah, I like a good chat. I prefer chats.
Hmm.
I hate,
Yeah, structure.
I hate topics.
It's
Let's just
good.
chat. We
So,
have a bit more fun.
The Olympics,
Yeah.
though, I feel like it's a dying thing.
Why? What makes you say that?
I just don't feel like the people of like our age
Are invested.
are invested in it like our parents would have been.
It is true because the Olympics is on right now, isn't it? Like it's playing on the TV, and what even is on?
So like,
What even is on?
I remember when I was a kid, when the Olympics were on, I would come home and the TV would be on and there'd be some sport on and Mum would be like, look, the Olympics, and you'd watch it because it was like, this is once in 4 years.
I looked it up. I don't even know half of the shit. Like, I don't even think
there's
that
a lot of
it's not-
sports in there that you probably don't even know. Although this year, skateboarding. I actually want to watch that.
Oh, really?
Skateboarding.
Because I saw like BMX freestyle and stuff like that's on it, which is really cool. But I saw one that was called canoe slalom
Yeah, that'll be in the
and
rapids,
canoe
wouldn't it?
sprint. Yeah, the canoe slalom, actually that's probably is rapids. But there's a canoe sprint.
Canoe. Not even a kayak.
But it's a sprint. So all I'm picturing is like imagine that you're just like, go! And it's like 100-meter sprint. And you're like,
Get a hobby.
just like...
Get a better hobby.
There's equestrian, with the horses. Judo, which I think is great. Karate, like
Fucking
all of that.
horses.
What is modern pentathlon?
Pentathlon.
What's that?
Isn't it like a lot of sports together? Look it up. It's like a medley of sports, I'm fairly sure.
Well, it looks like it. It's saying... So it's swimming...
5 different
What?
events.
Equestrian,
Yeah.
show jumping, pistol shooting. This is just, they all don't marry up to
It's
me.
just a
Hang on.
shit show.
Hang on.
Right.
Hang on.
I can shoot a gun, I can ride a horse.
Hang on.
Some guy in the pub. I'm going to make my own fucking event.
Let me read it. Okay, oh my god, this is so random. So it's 5 different events. Fencing.
Shit is sport.
Fencing. Freestyle swimming, 200 metres. Equestrian show jumping, 15 jumps. And a final combined event of pistol shooting and cross-country running of over 3 kilometres run. No. This last event is now referred to as the laser run since it alternates 4 legs of laser pistol shooting followed by an 800-metre run for 3,200 metres in total. The event is inspired by traditional yeah. So wow,
So when's
they
that on?
don't. I don't know.
What a fucking show that'll
I
be.
want to watch that. I feel like, but also, what defines a good athlete? So you know how like a good swimmer has big shoulders and
Big
just
shoulders and strong.
What defines
They're normally tall as well. Yeah.
So what defines a modern
Pentathlete.
what's their build?
A pentathlete.
I can't even say the word.
It's a pentathlete.
What's their build? Like, what do you reckon?
Well, you need to be small for a jockey because they're.
So you got to ride the horse. Okay, so
But
you're
then you
small.
got to be big for swimming.
And for fencing.
And oh boy, is it?
Is fencing
I think-
nimble?
yeah, I
Fencing's
think you
nimble.
need to be small.
Okay, you're nimble for
So I
that.
think, yeah,
and
we
then
wanna be
cross country,
small.
so you got to be lean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this actually works. It's just the swimming you'd suck at
So you're
because you would
gonna.
have no muscle. Well, not no muscle, but you're lean.
Okay, I want to watch these because what are they looking like?
Who the fuck came up with that?
What, they
Was he
just
just
don't
at the
make.
pub and
They
he's like,
individually.
Right, so I'm pretty good at fencing,
Oh yes, some
Pretty
some
good at riding
person
a horse.
at the pub made it
pretty
up.
good at swimming, pretty good at shooting.
What else can I chuck in there? And old mate Bob's like, oi, if you chuck in one extra thing, I'm on board because I'm really good at
What are you good at there, Bob? And oh yeah, what else was there?
I'm really good at cross country running. Can you
Alright,
can you chuck that
sweet.
in? Because at school,
Let's
no, but
me
at
and you
school,
go do it.
I was really good. I won all the cross country
What a show.
medals. So if you put that in, but also I
Shit
feel
like that in the Olympics, and then we struggled to get skateboarding.
but yet we got the
Like
modern.
what?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like skateboarding? This is the first year for it.
Yeah, so wow. Fencing, swimming, show jumping, shooting and running. What the?
Anyway, so I
What
feel
the
like the
hell?
Olympics is a dying.
So you reckon it's dying?
It's a dying thing.
There's
Like,
some random shit on here. What's rugby sevens?
It's like I think it's rugby union. but with a 7-man squad.
Taekwondo, trampoline Olympics, triathlon, volleyball, water polo. Water polo is actually pretty... It's weird because like volleyball and water polo are actually really good in the Olympics to watch. Yeah. But also I love volleyball. A lot of the sports
you would never ever go and watch, but if...
Sport climbing.
But if you like watch them on TV, you're like, holy shit, this is actually sick. So when in 2032, when we have a little family, I think we make a big effort to go to as many events as we can.
Oh, I love that. To really up,
because I think it would be sick. Like a lot of the things there, like I said, you would never go and watch them daily, but we could.
No, you wouldn't. But don't you think it's so good because it's the people in their elite of their elite, right? So it's like it's the top guns, the top people of the.
So Matt and Alex interviewed Stephen Bradbury this week on their podcast.
He's an Aussie legend.
So, like, he's obviously known for the last corner, everyone falls over on the ice skating, and he comes in, winning.
Cleans up, and takes gold.
He's like, I'm known to be virtually the loser that won, but he's like,
but he's not, because
he's like, no one sees the 6 or 7 years of 6 days a week training, fucking. He
was still pinnacle of that sport.
Everyone, like, I was the best of the best to make it to the Olympics. And then he said, I was the only person that was good enough to get to the point to watch everyone fall over to win. So he said, I always thought of him as the loser that won, but he actually...
But when you think about it, though...
He's actually obviously really good at what he does.
100%. And one person slipped up and took him out. And, like, okay, I get it. Like, when you look at it in the grand... If that person didn't slip, he wouldn't have won, right? So when you think about it like that...
And considering we have bugger all ice here...
Hey.
He's doing pretty well.
He's doing well. Is it ice that they were on?
He was ice skating, speed skating.
But I thought it was just like on a...
Yeah, roller driving.
Yeah, like a
velodrome.
What is that called? I don't see that on here.
Speed skating. No, because that's Winter Olympic.
Haha.
Oui.
This is different. And you know, it's so weird because every time I keep seeing it, I'm like, I get flashbacks to think we're in 2020 because they're still calling it Tokyo 2020. It's wigging me out.
And then in the background it says Tokyo 2020 all through the grandstand. I'm like,
it's wigging me out.
Have they already had it? Did they have it last year? And they're just playing it now. Conspiracists come at me.
Maybe you're right.
I reckon I am. They had the Olympics last year in the middle of the pandemic. Didn't want to say anything.
But wouldn't that be when they would have got the best ratings?
They're getting good ones this year because it's all locked down again.
They're like, we'll just get everyone, let's just chuck them all in again because we need to boost up these ratings because no one can fly in there to boost up the economy.
What was your favourite thing to watch when you were a kid of the Olympics?
What was swimming, for sure, because I was a swimmer.
Swimming was sick.
Because I was a swimmer. So I used to love
watching like Thorpe, Hackett.
Yeah, that.
Yep.
And
Michael
the
Clan.
sprints with Kathy Freeman. Those were my two. Like when the Olympics was on, that was my jam. I used to love the swimming and the sprints. Like Kathy Freeman, to me, she was...
Legion.
So amazing. And I just remember she'd come out with all the different like suits. You know how she used to come out with the full...
That was before anyone wore skins or
yes,
she was way ahead of her time when you look back now.
100%.
When she came out with the full body one that just
and
had
everyone was like,
header.
what the hell? But when you think about it, of course that's going to be better because that's going to... even if it's shaving off a 0.0001 second, well, that's still 0.001 second she's ahead of the next.
Yeah, I remember like Grant Hackett started wearing the long... skins in the pool, and then they tried to ban them for a bit, I think.
Oh, really?
Like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, that's a bit rough. Oh, honestly, the swimming was really good.
So I always wanted to watch the track and field stuff. Like the shot put and the discus and the javelin. And
I didn't get right into it, but it's good.
And the high jump and the long jump. And
what's the pole vault? The pole vault was actually
all that
sick.
Stuff. So that's all track and field. But they never used to show it because you used to have one fucking channel. So like Channel 9 would win it, and there was one Channel 9. Whereas now there's like 7 or 8.
Is that because obviously.
So now they show all different things. So like it's on 7 now, and there's like 7 mates, 7...
Oh, is it across all the different seven
and
channels
they're
that
all
shows all the
different.
different... No way.
Yep. I scrolled through before and there's like different things on each 7
How
channel.
weird is it to think that when we were younger we had like 6 channels?
Yep,
What
and
the
those
fuck?
That's what I mean. So they'll be like, we're showing cycling. And you're like,
And you're like, but I
What
know
about
right
all the
now
track
the
and
swimming
field?
is happening
Yeah.
or the whatever.
so you never used to get to see it when you're younger, but this year you might actually get to see a bit.
How weird is it when you're younger? So you just have now, I look at the ABC Kids, there's like 3 ABC like
There's so
channels.
much on TV.
And then, yeah, because Trent and I don't really watch TV, but like, obviously you look at all the TV channels, but like, Channel 9 has that many. Channel 7 has cleaned up with that many.
That's who has the Olympics, and there's literally, before I scrolled through, there's like 5 or 6 different Channel 7s. So
Does Channel 10 not exist anymore because Channel 10 is now Channel 9? Is that how it works?
got bought out. There's like Win.
But didn't...
something.
Yeah, but that is Channel 9. But
No,
I thought
think it's
Channel
separate
10...
now. Something weird went on.
I thought Channel 10 got bought... Like Channel 9 bought 10 or the other way around, whatever it is. But I'm not going to Google it again because I'm going to keep Googling it anyway.
And then we'll start playing the game.
And then I'm going to be back on the game, and then I'm going to be showing you all about the adventure that I'm
So
going on
let
the
us
game.
know what you like to watch
Yeah, what did you watch?
on the Olympics, or what you want to watch this year.
What-
And good luck trying to watch it if you got a job, because it's fuck all time to go and watch it. 2032, let's all go and watch a game or something.
Well, usually...
Should go watch like hockey or something.
Oh, hockey.
That'd be sick.
I think the list I was looking at doesn't have everything because it doesn't actually look that big, like the list. But I know
It
there's
does,
heaps
yeah.
because you think about all the individual track and field events, like the sprints, right? There's 100 meter, 200 meter. Then there's isn't there
400.
100 meter rally, like the where you pass the baton.
Yeah, that's not 100
Sprint?
metres though.
But isn't it they do 100 meters and the next person does 100 meters and the next person
Yeah,
does
so it's
100?
like a 500 metre.
Yeah, I know, but isn't it called? What is that called? Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But anyway, all right.
You pass the button.
Yeah, what is that?
Relay.
Relay race. Yeah.
That was sick at school. Do you remember when you got to start doing relays?
Oh, so
And
good.
they'd be like, start running. And you like, start running. And you like, grab the button.
How weird is it that, like, you would be looking back when it's that person's job behind you? You watch it in
Yeah,
the
you should just
relay.
start sprinting and just
You
hold
watch
down,
it in the relay. They don't look back.
They
They
just
just
sprint.
have their hand there and they're just like, psh. And then, whereas when we were younger, you had no
You're, like,
faith
running
in that
backwards.
person. You had no faith in that person. You're like, and then you'd go,
Quick, man,
like,
give it to me.
yeah.
Making sure they actually put it in your hand.
'Cause you didn't trust.
As soon as someone touches it, you just grab it and just start running.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway, they probably have like proper transitions of like how best
Oh.
to transition.
It would
and,
literally
like,
be
the
they'd
hand.
wait until they got to a certain point because they'd train so much, and then as soon as they got like 20 metres out, they'd just sprint.
Yeah.
And then I would drive the person behind them to catch up as well and give them the baton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you were like running, you're a bit tired, you'd see
Mm.
that person go, shit, I got to get it to them.
Yeah. Wow.
It's pretty cool.
It
You might
is.
try and watch a bit.
All the individual like sports, when I like it when they give additional commentary of like what's happening, because even if you're not an expert of the sport, they're explaining extra portion, like, you know, segments of like what's happening, and they break it down for you. And I love that insight because you know we're not experts on all the individual portions of like all these different sporting
And is Usain Bolt
the-
is he still running?
I don't think so.
Oh.
He's probably living his best life with his Nike contracts and all of
Fucking
that.
insane. He was
Money.
insane.
Mm.
You'd see him get to like fucking 80 metres and
Why
then like
didn't
look back
Kathy
and just
Fre-
back off.
I just realised Kathy Freeman should have made so much more money. I'm sure she's rolling, but I'm just saying, like, as in, like,
compared to like
compared
what he
to-
made.
yeah. Whereas she was like the fastest.
But he was stupid fast.
Obviously, but I'm just saying, like, she was the fastest for the women's. So, and he was just breaking the world record, right? Because he was the fastest, but she was the fastest woman.
Who
On the
is the
planet.
fastest woman now? Is she still the fastest woman?
No, I don't think so. I'm sure they've broken her records.
He's insane to watch. Like, you watch him take off, and he gets literally like 3/4 of the track, and then just looks back, and then just backs off, and just like jogs the rest of it.
He's
I don't even
crazy.
know if he ever set like his fastest time. I reckon he could have went.
Oh, they're
quicker.
saying the fastest woman in the world was Florence Griffith Joyner. Is Florence Griffith Joyner? I don't know who that is.
When was that? Does it say when?
Oh, ages ago. So that she must have set the fastest woman of all time. The world record she set was in 1988.
Kathy Freeman 100 meters. So the fastest 100 meters woman.
Oh, okay.
Because she was 100 meters, I'm fairly sure.
Yeah, she was. Yeah. Oh, it's still saying her.
Yeah, right.
She's for both 100 meters and 200 meters. So maybe.
How fast was it?
Wait, let's have a look. I'm confused.
I thought Kathy was
10.49. But I thought Kathy was the fastest, ever. Maybe it's just because, oh, wow, shit, where's Kathy? Where's Australia? She's not even on here.
No, something's going on here.
Wait, this is
Someone's
rigged.
been paid. Someone's doctored this.
Where's Kathy?
This is bullshit.
Kathy!
No way.
Kathy! Where's Kathy?
What?
This is
We're
ranked.
up
She's
to
not
90.
even in the top 100. Kathy! I'm really hurt by that. Look, I'm going to have to research that. Or is that... Oh, senior. Whoops.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I think that's getting real precise, that website you're looking at.
Yeah, I know.
It's the current standings, so you're never going to find her in the current standings because she doesn't race anymore.
Yeah, okay.
So we're just going to stop searching that.
Okay, sorry.
I think
I'm
Kathy
going to
Freeman
stop.
was really fast in her time.
All we know is she was fast.
And all I want to see is Usain Bolt to actually run flat out for the whole 100 metres. Instead of going backing off at the end.
Yeah. All right. We're going to wrap up with our weekly Would You Rather. Thanks for listening to us talk about the Olympics. That was really random. I love that. I love a good chat about it. Yeah. Or for half an hour. So the Would You Rather. Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter? Whoa.
I'm deep in thought. Time machine or teleporter?
I've got my...
So the pros. Time machine, you can go forward in time and back in time. You can go back to specific dates or forward to specific dates.
In a time machine, yeah.
Teleporter. You can do the same, but instantly.
Yeah.
Time machine, there's no wait. Well, we don't know the wait time. I'm going teleporter.
Okay, and what makes you say teleporter? What are you using it?
Well, because
how are you using
I don't
it?
know the wait time on the time machine.
It's instant.
Then
you can go here,
what's
there.
the difference?
So I'll tell you. But teleporter is, you can go from... So I'm in the same time, but I can go, I want to go to France today. I teleport to France. Time machine is I'm moving in between time. Teleport, you stay, you just move place.
Yeah, but so I'm saying time machine, I'm like, I want to be in France yesterday.
No, you're in the same place, you just time machine.
Oh, alright. Well, then I'm going teleport.
Okay.
Because I want to go around places.
You just go on places, yeah, especially at the moment.
Yeah.
I think I'm going... So I like the idea of teleporting, but I also like the idea of being in a time machine and going back 20 years and coming up with Google or something. You know what I mean? And then now all of a sudden I'm
brand
rich.
ideas or yep.
Yeah, and now I'm rich. So I'll take us back in the time machine and then we'll just live a great life.
Take me back in the time machine until when the internet starts and
yeah, and
I
then
come up with this thing called Google and you
well, you'll call it
Hoogle.
Trugle for Trent or something.
Trino.
And I call it
Brugal.
I call it Brugal.
Brugal.
And I come up with Brugal, and then I also come up with the iPhone, Apple. So I team up with
You're Steve Jobs.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not going to be him because obviously I don't have the technology. But I'm going to go and find him,
Mrs. Steve Jobs,
and partner with him straight away and be like, I'm going to fund you.
Here's my last $100 that I have in my wallet.
Here's some money.
Remember me.
And I'm going to be partner in your business. I'll do that. Same with Facebook.
And I'm going to go Tesla.
Okay, you're going to go find Elon.
Find Elon.
Well, Elon's already probably really wealthy by then, being that he's really smart. PayPal and all these other things, yeah.
And then I'll cut in on him.
Okay, so you're gonna. So we'll both do it. Yeah.
But I'll teleport. I'm a teleporter.
But teleport just moves.
Oh no. But I'll go with you. You said you're taking me in the time machine.
Oh my god!
Jeez.
Our forces combined.
Yeah, so then when you come
we're
back,
such a good
we
team.
can teleport wherever we want.
We are such a good team. I love that. Okay, good. That is so good. All right. Would you rather it be summer forever or winter forever?
So, when I was younger, I loved winter so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, every time it was cold, I was like, yeah, and never felt it.
Yeah.
Never felt cold, loved it, wearing my hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
And then I grew up, we went to the snow, it was really fun. I get why people love the snow. But it fucking sucks compared to summer.
So you're going summer. Yeah.
Summer's amazing.
The only thing is, it's the word forever for me. It's like, I know my favourite, but the fact that it would be summer forever, like...
It's fucking sick.
No, I agree. No, it is sick.
Yes.
But it's a bit... But does the planet suffer for that? Or are you just not catering that into any thinking? Because I feel like forever, it's like anything you need to
You
have...
get wild storms in summer, which would water everything, so...
Okay, let's go summer.
like
I would go
water.
summer too because I love...
Summer's so good.
We love summer. We're definitely summer people.
And
like,
how's like we're in Queensland, so it's not even like we have like in American summer
like
where everything is frozen and it sucks and it's negative.
You mean an American winter?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
American winter, so it's like everything's frozen and it's like sucks. And here it's like still 18 degrees during the day in winter. But like I can see the older I get how much the American summers would mean to people.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I never used to really understand it. I'm like, why do they go so crazy in summer? I can see it.
We get it. We get it now.
I get it.
Yeah.
Summer,
Cool.
summer.
So we're both going summer. Love that.
I love summer.
100%.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright
That's
guys,
it.
hopefully you get some time to watch a bit of bloody Olympics on the weekend.
Yeah, definitely watch out for that.
Let us know
Watch.
whether you think
What's your
Olympic
favourites?
is, and whether it's a dying thing. Like I feel like it's not going to go for our whole lifetime. It's a massive amount of money for people to play sport in one area. Like,
Who knows?
let me know.
Yeah. And thanks for tuning in another week. Check in on your mates. Make sure you're checking in on everyone while they're in lockdown.
Reach out if you need a hand.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, follow our YouTube.
Yeah. And
See you
thanks
guys
again.
next week.
Bye. But I don't like it.
I'll have another one. See what you feel.
But I really
And
don't.
give it a rating.
It's alright. No, it's not. It's that aftertaste. Well, we need to start scoring these out of 10. So I'd say this one out of 10 for me is a 5.5 out of... No, 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, because of the alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
I'm going
bumps
like
it up.
8.5.
Oh, wow. Straight there. That's how good it is for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a 5.5. He's an 8.5. Interesting. Alright.